Greetings everyone, welcome back to Let's Play Empire Total War with me, General Incompetence. Today we are continuing back with our British campaign, and the first order of business I see is to construct some government chambers there, and Ireland is just okay. Now, last part we left off, and we were ready in America. Ooh, it's probably best at some point if we construct something like a government council here, but I want to make sure that we are adequately protected here. At the moment we do have our small force here. Potentially could use some more men. What if another unit of Hessians there just to keep them safe now? What has happened? Captain Kidd is dead. All of these buildings have been destroyed. And we have two of our fleets arriving in the New World, our tribal auxiliary, and Saxony has been destroyed. Oh, what's going on in Europe? Who's taken Saxony? It's Prussia. Our good friends, the Prussians. So, in the Americas, we were about ready to invade or / take over San Jose, Trinidad and Tobago. Now, they've just made some buccaneers, and hopefully we can demand a surrender. It has been refused. Prepare for the first bit of combat. I'm not going to risk an auto-resolve, so we're going to have to go against their... So they've less than 500 men. We have nearly 2,000, so we beat them 4-1 odds, and we are far superior in terms of our military strength. No. One second, let me just turn that music down. And I'm back. Sorry to turn off Last of the Mohicans there, but when you've heard it about 1,000 times whilst playing Darthmod, it becomes a little bit grating. So we'll launch into battle now. Hopefully it won't be too long before we are crushing the pirate rabble. Now hopefully by the end of this part, we should be able to take both pirate settlements and ease the flow of commerce within the Caribbean. Should be marvellous for us and for the other civilized nations of the world. It's a very interesting quote by Thomas Jefferson there. And here we are on the battlefield. We have a unit of cannon, so I'm going to set my cannon up on this ridge here, with my general accompanying them as well. Standard order of battle, I'm going to have militia on the flank, on either flank of the cannon as protection, and I'm going to use my colonial line infantry in a long line to loop around here. In fact, I might do it with 4 just out to this flank here, and 1 unit forward to push from the left here, with my dragoons hidden away over this side in this forest to launch a surprise attack wherever the pirate positions are. And we'll go back to our cannon and we'll make our first shot an aimed shot on the pirates over here. There we go, and we're in a perfect position to just advance all our forces along the road along this path over here. We'll march forward there and we'll have our other unit of line infantry push from the side, hopefully to move around the back of these mortars to this flank. We will move our cavalry into the forest over here. And we'll do that rather sharpish. There's a lot of open ground between them and the pirates. Marvellous, look at those. They're smart. Black hats and noble steeds. Beautiful, beautiful. It's our line infantry moving up. Have we taken any losses at this moment? Nope. Although they're firing their mortars at us, we have taken no losses. And we haven't dished out any either. Make sure we're firing there. We are, but we are hitting nothing. at the moment. These men will take a long time. I might run them up a little bit on the flank. Let's press it. Look at them. How marvellously red their coats are. They're only the colonials, but... oh, adjusted that, but they're still rather good. Fantastic. Okay. They have lined up. Just out of range, however. So what we need to do is move them up like this and overlap a little bit. March them slowly up. Fortunately, they don't have any marvellous bayonets yet, so we'll have to cope with that. But as soon as they're there, they should be in range. I might just run them the last little bit. How are these men doing? They're winded. I'll allow them to walk the last little way. Over here. They're a bit broken up though. Come on, form up, lads. Well done. Opening fire. Going to press on this flank here quickly. So they are only they're buccaneers, so they are swordsmen and melee infantry only. And now we'll be ready if they are fleeing this direction. Come on, men, fire, fire! These the broken. They're back. Press up. Move. And they're pressing my flank heavily here. I'm preparing my retreat those back slightly. Prepare to launch my cavalry. I want you men to move forward slightly. As you as well. Quickly. And if you chase down those broken men to make sure that they never return. And I will cease fire with the cannons at the moment. Very well done, lads. Make sure that they never return. Make sure they're shattered rather than broken. Push these men up slightly. A few paces. And they are wavering under a number of small arms fire there, and we're absolutely decimating their ranks, and they're broken. These men are also broken. Come on, right. Harry them. Chase them from the field. And there we are. Victory is ours today. And we will end the battle there. And it's a heroic victory, of course, for the British Empire. We've lost minimal numbers there. I'm not quite sure how many, but we'll see on the end screen of how many we have lost. I suspect it's 19 men in all, and they lost all nearly 500 men. And we've taken Trinidad and Tobago. First thing we'll repair here, and then we will send a detachment of militia to secure the port, to push out their fleet so they have a number of race-built galleons. Now, it might be apt of me to recruit some naval units. I might recruit a 5th rate here, just to bolster my forces, and I believe this is all that we've seen before, but I will, now that is done, I will check on the Ivory Coast. We have received a small shipment of ships. No, Jesus. Right, I wanted one of you to go there. There we are. And now they're all pumping out a nice amount of money. 3,168. I'm not going to press any more in case we deplete the cost of ivory too much. So they will stay there. Rupert's Land is reasonably secure at this point. I'm going to see if we they have anybody in. They do not have anybody in Huron territory. They do have a considerable levied army there. We have got this Huron war party who seem to be just stuck in the woods. They might be on some sort of ritual hunt. But all I know is they will not be able to take the crack unit of men that are guarding the moose factory, which will be accompanied by another unit of Hessians soon enough. We're fine here in Europe. Everything is going quite well. I've just realised that I've not sent my rake anywhere. But well, we have to deal with that. India, we are fine for the moment. And I think I'll have another end turn. I'll be back if anything interesting happens. And we are back. I've just forgot about Oxford Research and Technology, so it's going to research common land enclosures. We've got traits gained, buildings constructed. Württemberg has been destroyed in the middle of Europe by France, bastards. I knew something was up when everything was quite quiet. I knew the French were busy doing some sort of thing. I knew it was taking Württemberg. Poor little Germans. Now, what's just happened here is we've had the bloody pirates with a considerable navy. So we've got a race-built galleon, very large firepower, and a number of other vessels land in Jamaica. So, see, we have low firepower and a lot of these. So, and we were building a ship here at the time, but we cannot now. So I'll build a 5th rate here, and I might have to construct some forces in Britain. I might try to recruit a 5th rate. Would a 4th rate be good investment? It's a lot of upkeep, but I think I'm going to invest, because normally I neglect my navy somewhat, and as Britain it is quite important that we have a large, strong navy. Now it seems the Hurons have buggered off somewhere. Oh, and we have a farm here. They've buggered off somewhere, so I have no idea where they are in this vicinity now. Now, is it a worthwhile investment in a 4th rate if we can quickly, rather skillfully, hop our men from here? Now, if we have our army here, we take them out, if we exempt them from tax for a while, and in place a unit of militia there, we might do. How long will it take? It's 11. It'd be a turn and they'll be fine. So what we might do is quickly pop our men across to Leeward Islands, take it, and it absolves all our problems for here. And that also means we don't have to recruit a 4th rate here and have a lot more money left in the bank. So we will do that rather hastily. So we'll have our army here. We will embark them. And we will see if, hopefully, there we are. We should be able to take it in this turn. And yep, we should be able to take the Leeward Islands. We're to demand their surrender, but of course they will refuse, the pirate bastards. So we're going to take this band of ruffians on with our far superior colonial force, and we will take the Leeward Islands and relieve the siege on Port Royal. There we go. The cunning of the fox is as murderous as the violence of the wolf. Thomas Paine. Seems I'm some sort of rabble rouser there, but cunningness can lead to victory, I suppose, in some areas, but just throw men at it, make sure it goes away. So once we see the map, we'll be able to organise a plan of battle. And we are stuck in a bloody settlement over here. Is there anywhere good to set up the cannon? At the back over here. Potentially this hill here. Is that any good? No! Potentially up on this slight hillock here, and I'll flank it. So we'll set up our artillery back here. General Incompetence with a unit, with our unit of militia protecting its flank. Now I think what I'm going to do is have 3 units of line along this area here, and 2 units along this. Oh, that might not be wise. I think I might go split my force, have 1 unit there, and then have 1 on the extended flank around here, accompanied with our dragoons hidden in, well, not hidden in the forest, it seems. Now we'll have to just do with that. So, and we shall. So they have some mob behind there, mortars there and there. They seem to be abandoning forward position, so we should be able to take the mortars rather quickly. I want to move my men about their flank here. I have another one about there and 1 pushing up on the mortars in the centre. Over there, and we've taken, wow, 7 losses. The mortars have done quite a good job on us there. They move up there. I'm going to rush you along. You're going to take them as soon as is able, and you will flank your way around here rather slowly. Where's my dragoons? I want you to move up to this forest here. And then I think if we get our infantry to take these positions, we slam around here. We might have to use our dragoons to loop around the back and take this slightly more fortified position that these pirates are in, because our men will not be able to take them well. But if we slap into the flank here and through the village, then we should be able to aptly take them. We have got ring bayonets now, so what we do is I'm going to move our men there. Not you, though, because I did not mean to select you. So I'm just going to move you. And I want you to open up a volley on the mortars. Come on, hurry, hurry, hurry. Volley, volley. Throw it on a small hill. Come on, volley and then charge. Come on, Jenkins. Idiot. Mother was French, probably. Fire! That was poor. Don't worry, they'll get better in time. We killed 1 of them in an entire front-line volley of probably about 80 or so men. Oh, bugger. Those are 2 exposed there. Move quickly. How is our flank doing? They're doing rather well. So if we're pushing up from 2 angles here, we should be able to have a little force on that flank whilst we slam into them like a hinge on the other. Oh, come on. They're shattered. Well done, man. Okay. Just move out. Move up there. Form up, lads. You men, I want you to then move onto this flank here and move up. I'll run you for 10 seconds or so. My cavalry on around the side here. The edge. If we move them up behind this low wall here, either prompting them to leave or we can slam into their rear, and you will stop running now. To see, you men are about moved up now, so I'm going to move you about there and run. I'm going to move you to this low wall here. I almost clicked them to dismount. That would have been disastrous. You're here. Move forward somewhat. Well done, lads. March in a brilliant line. Keep moving up. Move up. Move up. Men, you can run that last little bit. Might want you just like that, giving help to the flanks. Ooh, Jesus. Right, men, run up. Now, run up there. No, not melee. Charge. You men there. Move up on the flank. Charge. Now we have a light foot coming there. Now, hopefully they will be scared off. If not, then... Oh, no, don't do that. Don't do that. Oh, move like that. Good. Come on, run up. Run. Run. Okay. And when they're in firing position, we have to slam into their sides with this unit here. They're firing there. Move up slightly to that small area of trees. A few men. Good, good. Marvellous, marvellous. And then you're going to slam into the sides of them. Make sure you focus fire on them. And they're running, they're running. Attack. They're too caught up in there. And we're causing a mass rout. Haha, well done, man. I think this calls for glory, boys. Charge. There we are. Absolutely did them in there. Did them in. Charge, men. Ah, glorious. Final bayonet charge to finish them off at the end. Get there. A general who is over here. I believe it's that man there. Come on, kill him. Get him. Ah, and he is dead. There we are. Spirits will be broken or utterly shattered here today. Charge them down. And there we are. We have won the battle for today. Heroic victory against the pirate scum. And the final loss of the pirates within the Caribbean. It's a great day to be British. It's a great day to be a civilized person in the world. Lost 192. Slightly more than I would have liked. But it's not amazing. Do I want a military governorship here? No, I do not. I want a normal... colonial governorship. Now we'll repair these men. How is Trinidad and Tobago doing? We're doing okay-ish. And there we are. We've relieved the siege here, so be able to finish that off. And we are pretty much set there. And over in India. So that is that turn. I will join you back next part. I mean after the end turn. So see you in a moment. Point of interest, Sweden have just offered us a military alliance, but we will decline. Bloody Swedes and the Swedishness. I don't even... They're so unimportant, I don't even have a stereotype about them apart from IKEA and meatballs, so we will leave them alone. And we are back here again. Our trade and money have gone up considerably since we have taken the ports down here. Inoculation. Edward Russell has... and we have arrived in India. Now, who will be the first target of British aggression? Now, I feel that what we might... We'll sail around here and we'll have a look at how the Marathans are getting along. They are almost decimated. So what we are going to do now is we're going to declare war on the Marathans, and we're going to land our army here and take them over. So where's the Marathan Confederacy? Their allies are bugger. They're allied with the bloody French and the Spanish. Oh, bloody hell. Not Mysore. Only allies are the Marathans. We could try and take Mysore from them. That would be the next thing. Oh, bloody hell. Oh, that was almost perfect there, but it seems that it will not be this day. You bloody French and Spanish liking bastards. As long as we're safe and secure in India, though, which at the moment we are. We'll have a government chambers as well, levying our lovely bit of tax. Rupert's Land, we'll have you a government chamber as well. Oh, no, we didn't mean to do that. Port Royal, military governorship, there. We got rid of the governorship there, so they need a magistrate. They are having one there. How are you? If I want to exempt you from tax, I will keep you on there because it's only 60 at the moment. So I'll keep you there. How many people actually live in Trinidad and Tobago? 3,461. That is a surprisingly low amount, and you don't net me much money at the end of the day. Port Royal, I'll keep you at the moment, but I might have to get rid of your military. What's it, Bob? No, you should create all those, but we don't have the required technology at the moment. We've almost have carbines. We're going to go for military syllabus to have the next level drill school. We should be able to get some lovely British grenadiers out on the field playing the Grenadiers March. Now, next order of business is war in the Indias. Now, we're at peace with everyone here. I think what we need to do is we're going to take areas of India, we'll take Mysore, and then what we might have to do is create a small force in Calcutta, a very small but reasonable force, and take Cuttack from the French, and whilst we do that, have a small force in the Americas which takes the Windward Islands and then French Guiana. But then we also need a good strong fleet as well, which we might take from India. So I think that is what is needed. So we need to focus on a small focus on an army in India and an army in North America. I don't think that's probably wise at the moment. I think we can only export a certain amount of ships. So we might have to leave that for the moment. How are we doing back in Europe? Really French going everywhere. It's not nice, very scary. We should probably upgrade some areas in here. They're already upgrading. Let's have a royal observatory. Yes, let's have a royal observatory. Okay, and I think I'm going to end that part there. We had a couple of nice small battles, and the next chapter in this glorious tale will, of course, be preparation for war in India and North America. Okay, and ta-ta for now.